Hello everybody. So this is a short video of how to change a leaking oil filter housing for a 2012 C250 straight 4 with turbo, that the oil filter sits all the way in the back. So as you can see, this is completely deteriorated, but these are known to crack, so I'm just going to change the whole thing. So the hardest part of this job was actually, believe it or not, removing this clamp right here. Oil filter housing sits like this, and that hose connects basically down to this plastic piece that's right there. So you got to be careful when you take this out, because that's a plastic piece, and if you bend it back too much, it's gonna break, and it goes deep. So I don't know where it ends, but it goes pretty deep. So what I used to remove this clamp was this tool right here. I just clamped it and held it and basically just wiggled it out to a point where it's very little left to come out, and then did the rest from underneath. So as far as removing what you need up here is basically this hose that goes from, it goes like this, from here to all the way down here. It's a plastic hose, very much known to break. So 2 taps right here on that side, and just 1 tap, 2 taps right here. Basically just press it, remove it, get this out the way, because 90% of the time it's gonna break. So I'll put the car up and show you what I did from underneath. Alright, so underneath the car, first thing first, gotta remove the starter that sits right here. It's right there. And then basically just remove this rod, the steering rod that sits right here. Just make sure you mark this before you remove it, so you can put it back exactly the same way, even though it's not going to move much. So set that aside. There was another rod just like this going across. I just removed that. You probably don't have to do it, but I just did it anyways. And then just take these wires off of these little pins, just move them to the side. You're gonna have to remove the one more right here that sits up here. I believe that's the crank sensor. So move that to the side, and from there it's pretty straightforward. Just 5 bolts, sorry about that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right there. And just be careful of this plastic right here. That's the main guy, because it's wobbly. Be careful of it, it's not strong. So when you remove the clamp and move it to the side, it's gonna come out up to this point, probably like up to right here, and then from that on you could have to take it out from here. So just be careful from that. The starter bolts, I think, were E14s. Yeah, E14s, and the housing bolts, what is this, is an E12. So yep, I got the new one already, an aluminum one, so we'll put that one on, and that's how you remove it without taking the intake off. Hope this helps. Have a good one.